We use our Promethean all day, every day. It is an interactive tool. The kids really love it because they can interact with it. We can play informational and educational games on it. They can share their knowledge and content by going up there. They can work together on the Promethean through different lessons that either I design or we can find online. Excellent instructional tool that I would be lost without and my kids would be lost without it too.
They're really good for helping you understand.
And the projector is clear to see because
In science, she can put it on the ladybug and we could see it like up close.
I would accept dark gray or even charcoal gray for this. Okay, charcoal gray.
She's played a brain pop video.
I've enjoyed having a Promethean board in my classroom. I really like the boldness and fullness of it. The students can easily look at it, and I love the fact that it's really hands-on and interactive.
so you can write on it with your finger.
Your finger?
Yeah.
Wow.
That you can find on your computer, you can put up on the Promethean, and you can like write on it and circle the words that are like your vocabulary words or something. We couldn't see a book and we had to read a book, so she pulled it up on her computer and it went all onto the Promethean, and it was like you could see it, and she just clicked on the page thingy and it turned the page.
So one of the most important things it does is it makes small things visible to the entire classroom.
The Promethean board has rocked my world because it's brought the 21st century to my students.
I think Promethean boards are good because you can show big diagrams and stuff.
I enjoy the Promethean board because it motivates the students.
Key words, and you're going to be the teacher, and you're going to explain. Who wants to come up?
I noticed that when Miss Letzinger was asking for volunteers to work at the Promethean board, you were so excited you raised your hand super high in the air, and then you wanted to go so bad you actually stood up in order that she could see that you were volunteering.
It just makes it exciting to kind of draw on it and also be able to answer the questions.
Kids can interact, they can draw, but they also can drag manipulatives with their fingers. They can show their learning in many different ways and use all the tools that we have.
Number 2.
Uh-huh.
And each day.
That's underlined because it's a key word. Very good. That's okay. You can use your eraser if you messed up. Magically disappears.
The answer is 15.
15 what?
Buds.
15 buds. We label our... They can create number lines. They can create bar models. They can use place value chips. They can write and just show their thinking with their words or with traditional math. It's a fabulous tool that lets them interact with their hundreds, and then you're going to show... All right, give them 2 big claps, everybody. Amber, do we have any 10s we need to drag at all?
No.
No, why not?
Because there's zeros.
Very good. Giovanni, will you do the 1s, please?
Miss Campbell, I know you don't have a Promethean board. What would you say to encourage our parents that this is money well spent and something that we will use in our classroom every day on a routine basis?
A lot of times we do a lot of like anchor charts or even like interactive things, and I have to get my paper out and we have to write it, and the kids thrive on technology. They love being involved in that. It makes it a little bit more fun for them and more interactive because it's speaking their language. And we do learn by the paper and chart, but I think it would just add a different element of excitement. Pull it up off the computer, it would be right there on the Promethean board instead of me having to go to my clothespins in the closets and pull out the anchor chart and get tape and put it up on the board.
And
so it would save time.
You make it once and it lasts forever?
It does, exactly.
The Promethean board better than the whiteboard. It's a little more fun.
Okay.
Because it's in color already and it's technology.
Miss Wallace, I understand you're next in line to get a Promethean board. What makes you most excited about having one in your classroom?
I am excited because the Promethean software is incredible and it's so motivating for students. Some of the new Promethean boards, multiple students can even manipulate things at once, which will be awesome for introductory lessons and will really catch the students' attention.
She can interact while she teaches us, and we can also sometimes play like games that help us.
It's super cool that the Promethean board to a computer, so it's like a computer plus a whiteboard.
I'm looking forward to our projectors not being on the table where the kids can bump them, and that the kids can actually use a big board that is interactive, and you can have 2 people up there at one time, which is a fabulous tool, especially for first grade. They love working with partners. It's just going to open so many more doors to our classroom.
I like the way that the Promethean board is interactive, and students can participate and make learning fun, and they don't even realize they're learning.
It's way more fun than having to look at just like a blank sheet of paper.
Promethean board is a lot more fun than the other board, the expo board, because like on the Promethean board you can sort of drag things there, and it's like the technology is much more fun.
Love our Promethean board. It's such an amazing use of technology to prepare our kids for the rest of their lives, because that is where we're going in a technology-driven world. It's interactive. The kids are excited about their learning. They love to come up and interact on the board with me. It brings excitement to our lessons. I could go on and on and on, but it really brings our classroom together and adds excitement to the learning.
Complicated it is when I have to put a graph on the board. I have to draw it, and it looks all sloppy. Do you think a Promethean board would help with that?
Yeah, because you can connect it to a computer, and you can just put it on the computer so it will go on the Promethean board.
So I can just pull a graph up off of the computer and it will go straight on my whiteboard? Get out, really?
Yes.
I really want one, don't you?
Yeah.
Some teachers in our building have Promethean boards and some teachers
I
don't.
have all the wonderful things to do a Promethean board with. I even have Active Inspire on my computer. I've been teaching myself how to do it, but I don't have a Promethean board.
So you basically are just waiting for the day the funds come through and you've got everything ready to go to have your kids rocking and rolling on a Promethean board.
I need a Promethean board. We all need a Promethean board. 19 children in my room really need a Promethean board, yes.